Hi, this is Hi Bob Poor Bob, and we're about to play some Ultimate General Civil War.
Hello, and welcome back. I am going to do the camp for Cross Keys. So I made a mistake at the end of the last video. Well, not the end of the last video, but at the beginning of the last video, actually. And I left men that were highly trained in my manpower pool, which I kind of regret a little bit, I'm not going to lie. But we've moved on. We'll be fine. It'll all come out in the wash. So what we're looking to do here is we're going to make him our commanding general, and we're going to put that 2-star probably in charge of like our snipers so that we get a lot of experience. This battle is over at the end of the timer, so it's kind of a short battle in some ways. Don't have a lot of time to mess around. So we need to use up the majority of these men, I think. Because they're not really all that well trained. So we can do Harper's Ferries on one of these units. Let's do on that one. That'll be fine. And come down here. And we can make another unit of Lorenz's. Costs us a bit of money for the extra Lorenz's. That's fine, no big deal. Then what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and we're going to instead use these two units and mix them into there. Okay. So now that gives us a bunch of Lorenz's back to use as men for these. So I'm actually going to break down all these units this time. Again. To even out the experience. Oh, except those guys. Those guys don't need to get broken down. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I don't think this is quite enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Harper's Ferries first. I'm going to make a full 2,500. Yeah. So we are looking at pretty high stamina there. But as long as we aren't maxing out any of the stats, I think it's okay. I do have a question for Panda again. A unit with 88 stamina, do they gain stamina just as fast as a unit with only 20 stamina? Or do you gain better stats faster whenever you have lower stats? Sorry, I bumped the mic too. I don't know if that's going to make noise or not. Okay. And then next, then we'll build the infields. And at the very end, then we'll divide up whatever we have left for the Lorenz's and then add in whatever we have to those units to get all the way up to full unit size from the not as good units if we have to. Okay, so we've got 11,796. We need 9 units total. So 1 second, I'll pause. Okay, so I went ahead and divided it out, and it's 2,359. So we're gonna make units of that size. 2,359. Okay. 2,359. Oh, did I hope I used the right weapons for those. Yeah, I did. Okay. I was going to say, holy moly, I just messed that up. Okay, so lenses 2,300. Okay, and then I think there'll be like one left over at the end. Should be fine. Maybe. 2,360 this time. Yep. It is pretty much exactly... We don't have enough Lorenzes, but that's okay. Okay. And with a 2-star, we're just barely getting enough to get a 2-star. Lieutenant Colonel only just barely gets us to 2-star, but we're not going to be keeping just that because our efficiency drops by like 6 whenever we do that. Our career point, more politics. Pretty soon we're going to pivot and put all our points into medicine. I think that's more important than economy right now. Okay, so we're going to come over here. We're going to check to make sure nobody happens to have Lorenzes. Just in case, because we don't want to be buying Lorenzes if we don't have to. So, yeah, 3 Mississippis. That sounds about right. So we want to use one of these units that's a little bit more experienced. And then we'll just come over here and we'll top everybody off. Like that guy's going to lose a star, isn't he? Yeah, but we'll get it back in a second here whenever we put real people in charge of these units instead of using low 2 stars. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We can take 11 units. So our last unit is this melee cav right here. So this is going to be our army composition for the next battle. I don't need to spend any more money on anything. Thought about buying these, but I don't need anything right now. See you guys in the next one.